After being taken in the first round, a couple weeks later it was time for the summer league. And yeah, once again, in this atmosphere, everything was lit. But I had one goal in mind, to make sure that I showed the Portland Trailblazers that picking me the #1 was worth it. I went out with every single team that we had to go up against in the summer league. I made sure I put on a masterclass. I did in and everything, even people getting steals and seeing me in transition and going all the way. You see, I really am about that, and I really am showing people what I'm really about. And I try to make sure that everybody knows and that what I bring to the table for the NBA, oh yeah, it's lethal. But with all that being said, it was time for my NBA debut against the Utah Jazz. Yeah, it was so surreal for me. First time actually stepping on the NBA court, and a lot of times I was watching it from the sidelines or in courtside. But now I'm actually on the court. And also, while I'm going up against the Jazz, I also had to go against a fellow draftee, Ron Holland. And also, to my surprise, I had to also guard him this game as well. So that's going to be pretty interesting. But for my first game, I knew I had to come out and ball out. Starting off, setting Henderson a nice little pick. He decides to go the other way and dunks all over Ron Holland. I was very surprised. I didn't think he would already start the game off like this, but he came in attack mode. And then here on this play, once again, all over Ron again. Dude, I didn't know what's going on with Scoop. Scoop was just going all out on Ron. And I mean, I don't know what it was, but he was in attack mode. And here in this play, Ron decides to get him a little point in as well after being dunked on twice early in this game. He didn't really like what Scoop got going on, so he came in with a lay. After that, they end up passing it to their boy down low, and he gets the easy 2. Then in this play, I call for a pick from Jeremy Grant, and then I go all the way inside to put in the 2. Then in this play, I go all the way around, diamond to Nurkic, and he gets the easy 2 as well. We out here making teamwork, and I was just trying to put my stats up for real. Then here in this play, Ron was giving me way too much space, and I pulled my first NBA 3. Yeah, I could not believe it. I had to celebrate with that. Once again, had Ron down in the post, made sure I used him, and then I dunked all on him. That was crazy in its own self. It wasn't as vicious as Scoot, but it was enough to get people looking. Then in this play, had Nurkic set the screen, gave Nurkic the ball. He did a nice little spin around jumper, and I couldn't be mad at him. Then here, I'm going all the way, diamonded Jeremy Grant, and he even dunks on Ron Holland. I have no idea what's going on. But then Ron finally gives him a little dunk in after this play. Then Colin Sexton go up for an easy but tough alley-oop for Ron. I couldn't believe it. Then I go all the way, but Ron follows me, well, John Collins actually, and I end up getting the and-1. You know I had to celebrate with my guys. Here being in the first game, you know I had to put on a show. And you already know, I had to go ahead and sink this free throw in. He put us up more in the lead. Then here in this play, I was dribbling the ball. I see my man Simmons in the corner for the shot clock 3. Oh yeah, we were hype. Then I go all the way inside, shoving markman all over the place, making sure I was making my presence known. Then Henderson, being on fire, go all the way inside behind 2 people and lay it up. Oh yeah, that was clean. Here in this play, call for Nurkic, and I go all the way inside for the tough lay. After that play, coach took me out the game, and I came back victorious. It was a good feeling to have my first win in my first game of my NBA career. 92-73 was the score, and I couldn't be more happier. Seth here only had 10-2-2, while poor Ron ended up only having 9 points and 1 assist. But for Scoot and I, Scoot had 17-1-6, and I dropped an amazing 25-3-5. Pretty decent numbers. Next, we head off to Orlando to take on the Magic, and I was looking forward to this because I wanted to see what was going to happen between me and Trey, but I realized that he wasn't even in the starting lineup. He wasn't even on the bench. I was wondering where bro was, but I honestly could care less since he was my enemy. So Here in this play, I had Jeremy Grant all the way inside, and he goes in for the easy one-hand slam. Then I called for him again, and then I put Wagner in the post. Then I went over and dunked all over him with a vicious one-handed slam. Oh yeah, I don't think he was expecting me to do that at all. Then in this play, I diamond out to Henderson. Henderson go ahead and puts up the easy mid-range after setting him the screen. Then here in this play, I diamond to Jeremy again, which at this point, we were becoming good friends on the court. Then here in this play, Wagner was just guarding me, but he was giving me a little bit too much space. I stepped up and pulled up the 3, and I drilled it in his face. And with that, I put my hand all over his face. Yeah, that's the first time I ever really taunted anybody, especially in the NBA. But his brother came back and put it over me with the easy 2. Then I called up for Jay Crowder, and he set this pick for me. Made sure I gave it to him. He went all the way inside. Big body, you already know. Then here on this play, I go all the way inside and lay it up with my lefty. You already know. Then here on this play, over Michael Fultz, another 3. You already know. I'm having the time of my life. Setting the pick for Scoot, and he drops an easy 3. Well, it ends up being ruling a 2, but it's all good though. Then Henderson again, all the way. Oh my goodness, my boy Scoot once again going in attack mode and was dunking all over that boy. Then here in this play, my boy RJ Hampton going all the way, but he ends up missing. And also during this, they end up taking me out the game. His coach said that I needed some time to rest. Although I was having a pretty good night, but I come out of the 4th and Jay Crowder taking in for me. I come back and we victorious. Once again, here in my next following game in the NBA, we're taking dubs. 88-63 was the score, and once again, we couldn't be more happy. Scoot here was the main man with 27 points, with me not doing so much but played my part with 17, 6, and 9. Then we go on to take on Wembanyama. Yeah, I was kind of scared, I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't have to guard him or anything, but I know going to the lane would be a very difficult task. You know, that man is 7'4". Like, what can you do? As you see here in this play, he was blocking my man's Nurkic, but he was able to kick it out to me to hit the open 3. Then, here in this play, I blocked for Zell with the easy block. My team was pushing it up. Then my boy Jeremy Grant go all the way for the and 1. Yeah, you already know, we were really hype out here. Although, of course, it wasn't shown here. But then I go all the way inside with the one-handed jam. Now, I'm not entirely sure this is a body, but I know Victor didn't want no parts in my dunk. Then, here in this play, his teammate misses, but look how effortlessly he just puts the ball back in. He barely jumped. Like, how did you stop that? But anyway, my boy Shannon Sharp comes in with a nice, easy mid-range. It was way too clean. Can't lie. Then here with a turnover, at Wembanyama slam dunk the ball, sending us straight to the timeout. I couldn't believe what I just saw. Like, he really didn't do nothing. I had to talk to Henderson about this. Then, here wide open in the corner, Scoot hits me for the easy 3. Then, here in this play, I diamond out to Jeremy Grant. He dunks all over Vassell. That was actually low-key hilarious because he came out of nowhere and he got caught. Then, here in this play, Scoot go all the way inside and reverse dunks on Drew Holiday. I didn't even know he could do that. Like, that's why I be seeing in this attack mode. But here, I'm going up for the easy cleanup after Shannon Sharp's miss midi, and I was able to clean it up. Look at Scoot here going all the way for the tough lay. You see, he was bumping all on people, but he was able to get the lay off. Then here in this play, Vassell going all the way, but he ends up getting blocked. But look how this man, the 7 foot, you know what? I don't even know what to say no more. But here, my man was giving me way too much space, and I took the easy 3. You already know. Here in this play, even Victor out here shooting 3s. Like, what? Like, what is going on here? Then here again, cleaning up behind his man. Like, he was really going off in this game. Then here, once again, all over my man Nerlens Noel. How can you stop that? But here in this play, I got my get back as I shot a 3 over Victor, and you know I had to celebrate. But we come out here and get the dub here being away, and we end up taking them boys up out of here. 76-58 is the score. I had to dab up Wemby because he had an amazing game today, as he dropped 14 and 8 and 1, while me on the other hand, I had 25, 6 and 3. Oh yeah, you know I'm doing my part. And my boy Jeremy Grant, 14, 2 and 2. But then disaster struck. After the game, my boy Jeremy Grant ended up texting me some news I did not want to hear. And apparently the organization sent me and Scoot down to the G League and said we need to improve some. I was too upset. I was out here dropping basically 20. And why would you send your first round pick down to the G League? But Scoot told me something. Scoot told me to use this opportunity to show the organization how valuable I was as their #1 pick, and that I really show out and do our thing. And then we became the dynamic duo. Here I set a pick for him, and he instantly gets his first 3 in the G League. Me being a G League was kind of crazy, but it was also way easier than the actual NBA game. But here going up for the easy but also tough lay. Then kicking it out to Henderson, he gets the easy 2. You already know, we're becoming that dynamic duo. And in this play, I call for the ball, and I'm going all the way in for the easy 2-hand slam. Yeah, you seen the score, we was running up. I told you, me and Scoot, we were not playing with them. And in this play, I call for the screen, then I dime it out to my mans to get the easy lay. Oh yeah, once again, we was running up the score, utilizing anybody that we need to. Then here in this play, our boy KJ Williams, he ended up missing, but I come in for the cleanup. You already know, call me the cleanup crew, because I'm going to be down there low in the paint, and I'm going to make sure we get the ball. Then here in this play, I steal the ball, and I go in for the ferocious 2-handed slam. I thought I was going to do a one-hander, but I didn't want to do too much, so I just went in for the easy 2 instead. Then call for the screen, then I went all the way out to the side and pulled a nice nasty 3 over Trey man. Oh yeah, I got hype. Then here, giving it to my boy Scoot for the easy 2. You already know. Then here in this play, I made sure I set the screen. I was trying to tell him to stop pump faking, but he went ahead and shot the 3 right after giving him the pick. Then, once again, giving him the ball, he goes all the way. And you see how much he's sacrificing, and also shows his organization how good he is, putting his body out there on the line. But we come out with the victory, as we should, against the Bluecoats. The score was 86-42, and we made sure we put the big hurt on this G League team. My boy Henderson went off for 27, 4 and 1, and me, his dynamic duo, went for a double-double with 22 and 10 and 7. Next, we went to take on the Herd against Giannis' younger brother, or like slightly middle brother. I don't really know what his family complex is, but I just know his brother is here in the G League, so it's time to take him on. I started off with an easy 3 over this man Burton. I didn't know who he was, but he was doing a lot. But here, my boy Scoot come in with that clean one-handed jam right all over their court. Yeah, I told you, we came out here with vengeance. We decided we were going to make the league look silly. Here, giving me the easy mid-range. I told you, that is hard to guard. And look at Burton trying to do something, but they were out here getting stopped by me. Yeah, I was down there in the paint. Then here in transition, giving to my boy Scoot. He do a little sidestep. I go ahead and get some help with the screen, and he hits the clean, easy 3. You already know, we out here to put a stamp on the board. Then here he goes with another vicious slam, hanging on the rim. Oh yeah, you already know. I told you, we out here. Then here in this play, I even go all the way. Bro almost had a block on me, but I was able to get it through. Then here on this play, I end up putting another 3 on the top of this man's head. I don't know why he keep disrespecting the space. Then here, I end up leaving man's open, and he even gets a wide open 3. Here on this play, my boy ended up finding Burton down low open for the easy 2. And then here in this play, I bat down him all the way and put up this easy but very tough lay over the both of them. Then here I set a pick for Henderson to take the nice 3 that we need to push our lead even further. Then here in this play, I took the nice Euro step over this man and puts it in. You already know. And honestly, that was my first time ever doing a Euro step, and it worked perfectly. Then here in this play, they find this man Burton wide open for the 3. They end up switching me at the last minute, and I didn't get any chance to do anything. Then here he beats me off the dribble, and he gets all the way into the paint. I told you, this man Burton was doing his thing, but then he left me wide open for the deep 3. I didn't think I would be able to hit it, but I did. Then here I'm going all the way inside over the top of him again. Really easy but tough lay. Should have been a foul. Then here once again, I'm dropping 3s all around. I'm telling you, we came out here with pressure. Then here, our boy Giannis' brother, which I didn't even know was also here, was also going down. Then here, once again, they leaving me wide open and I put up points. I told you, we was racking up. Here in this play, they give it to me again for yet another 3. I told you, I was not backing down from this and increasing our lead. But we end up coming out with a dub, 75-37, and well, you can safe to say it was a blowout. Here that man Burton ended up dropping 15 points, but me, yeah boy, dropped 41, 8, and 3. I made sure to make my point. Then here, I found out where my boy Trey was at. It ended up being that my boy ended up getting shipped down to the G League. I'm not entirely sure if it's for the same reason that I got sent down, but that was the reason why I didn't see him in the NBA. So now, I'm really deciding to put the big hurt on him now that he's here in the G League. So in this game, I definitely made sure that I was going to drop a lot more points than he would ever drop here in the G League, since a lot of people like to have their moments. But here, Scoot go all the way inside for the easy 2-handed slam to start us off to get us hype for this game. Then here in this play, my boy Trey ends up getting stripped by my boy KD. He was out to me and I was trying to go in for the dunk, but I don't even end up getting the and 1. But it was enough to let him know that I came out here for violence. I was not waiting on nothing. I wanted to show him that I was way better than him. Then here on this play, I'm calling for the screen, going all the way inside, bumping body to body, and getting the nice easy one-handed lay, going up with my righty all over the man. Then here in this play, I go all the way for the 2-handed slam. And then right after that, sending them straight to the timeout. You already know how hype we were going into this game. Then in this play, our boy KD drops back and he puts a clean mid-range over that boy. Oh yeah, the whole team was excited. Then I once again go in for an easy but light 2-handed slam here against my boy Trey. You already know. Then here, that boy Wagner ended up shooting a 3, but look at my boy Trey come out of nowhere for the putback dunk. I wasn't expecting that, I ain't gonna lie. But I go in for the tough lay over his teammate. Then here in this play, I pass it up to Scoot, and Scoot goes all the way inside for the vicious one-handed slam. Oh yeah, I told you, me and Scoot, we were out here to prove to everybody that we were meant for the league. And here, in this play, their boy tried to do it again, but look at Trey come in again with the putback cleanup. Then here in this play, he hits him a nice clean easy 3 off the dribble, like he used to in high school. And at this point, I couldn't even believe it. I left him wide open, and he gets the easy mid-range over me. Then here, I had to guard him here, and I go all the way inside for the 2-handed slam. Oh yeah. I made sure that I was going to put the big hurt on him. Then here in this play, Scoot go all the way inside, all the way at Trey, making both of them fall down in the process. I told you, Scoot is willing to do everything for this team. Then here our boy KD go all the way, slip past Trey, and gets the easy 2. Then here, Trey go all the way inside with the clean dunk that he always used to do back in high school. Then one of our people here, I forgot his name, but he had a clean 3 to put us up even more. Then we end up ending the game with a victory, 63-38. Yeah, we came out here and me and Trey had a little talk, and we ended up forgiving each other for all the things that happened. But he comes out here with 11-4, where I had 23, 9, and 3. Still put the big hurt on him. Then I dropped my first triple-double against the South Bay Lakers. And in this game, me and Scoot really made sure that this was going to be the game that really stamped us to let everyone know that we were the truth. And here, starting off, I miss a lay, but I go ahead and clean up over myself with the easy 2 over this dude. Then Gabe Vincent ended up fouling Scoot, and Scoot was not happy. My boy was about to get into a rampage, and I had to calm him down. I had to make sure that nothing bad was going to happen. Then Jackson Hayes go all the way inside, pretty easy too. Then here, diving into the white boy, got no racial. He ended up slamming down with a one-hander. I didn't even know he had ups for real. Then I steal the ball, I give it to Henderson, and he goes all the way for the two-handed slam. I told you, we was that dynamic duo. Then, here in this play, Gabe go all the way, but gets blocked by my boy Scoot. Then I blocked Trevor Ariza, who was surprisingly even still playing. And we end up getting the ball right back as well. I mean, look at this incredible block that I send this ball off to. I definitely send that ball off to Mars for sure. Then here in this special play, my boy Henderson gets the block, and he downs it up to our man. Then he ends up lobbing it up to me, and I went to go grab it. Oh yeah, you know we were lit. Then here in this play, I stole the ball again from Trevor Ariza, and I'm going all the way inside for the one-handed slam. Oh yeah, I told you, we were going to come out in this game and put a stamp. Then here in this play, I end up losing my man, and he ends up getting the easy 3. But not like that matter, as you see how the score is looking. Then my boy Scoot goes all the way for the 2. Then me, I do a tiny little step back to get the easy 3 over this man. I don't know when will people start noticing that they cannot give me space. But then Vincent came back with his own 3 of his own. But not like it really mattered. Then I'm pulling up over the top, and this man here, and it was just a massacre. Even their whole bench was sad. They were embarrassed. Then here, a raining 3 coming from the other side. Couldn't see him, but he shot the 3. Then my boy Scoot came all the way once again with the vicious dunks of his. Honestly, I wish I had his dunk package if I knew how to dunk like that. But anywho, here in this play, I dime off to a risky pass to Scoot, but he makes it worthwhile by putting up the 2. Then here in this play, I knock out to my boy KD, and he goes all the way for a tough but easy lay. He even put his body out on the ground. But then, you already know what happened right there. Then here in this play, calling for the pick, and our guy goes in for the easy 2-handed slam, Jalen Williams. Oh yeah, everybody on this team is going to eat. But we ended up taking the dub here at home, and it was quite the dub to take. 63-37 was the score, as we continue to blow out these teams, because we were here to put a stamp. Here, Maxwell Lewis comes out with 11-1, but for me and Scoot had 18-4-2, as I come out with the easy triple-double with 22, 11, and 11. Oh yeah, we were out here. Then finally, our opportunity came. One night after the game, Jeremy Grant ended up texting us the great news that the Portland Trailblazers saw how good we were and decided to bring us back a quarter way into the season, as we were fighting for a playoff spot, and they seen how good we were. As we go up against the Golden State Warriors, we were here to make a difference. Here is Steph going all the way, diving out to Andrew Wiggins, and he gets the easy 2. It was a little out of touch, since now the transition from G League to the NBA was a bit tough, but it was glad to be around the guys I was with in the beginning of the season. Then I'm going all the way, putting it up on my boy Wiggins, and well, I made sure I let everyone know about it. In the same play, I ended up stripping Curry, and then I came down with a ferocious one-handed jam. Oh yeah, after this, I was back into tune. You already know. so in tune that I end up celebrating in front of Steve Kerr, but I end up getting nervous right afterwards. And I don't think he liked that a bit. But then here in this play, I put an easy 3. Once again, people were leaving me open, and I don't understand it. Here my boy Scoot went all the way inside with another ferocious one-handed dunk. Oh yeah, me and him ended up taking that G League very serious, and now it's starting to pay off for us. And here in this play, Scoot finds me, and I go back up for the easy, wide open 3. You already know, I'm out here making plays. Here in this play as well, I give it to my boy Jeremy Grant that I haven't gave in basically in the whole entire season, shifting them to the timeout, and you already know I couldn't stop smiling. But here in the next play, my boy Nurkic go all the way inside. Big bullying. That should have been a foul, but they didn't call it. Klay Thompson leaving me a little too wide open, and I take the easy 3. Oh yeah, we were running up the score. Then we end up beating the Golden State Warriors in a vicious blowout. 89-53 was the score, and I couldn't be more happy. But it was our boy Murray with 18 points. I came in on my return with 16-2-3, and my boy Shannon Sharp had 12-2. This was really just a teammate game as we all had double digits, as our boy Andrew Wiggins from the Golden State Warriors side ended up getting most of the points with 14. That night, Steph Curry praised me for my game and that he hopes that I end up becoming a great. That was nice to hear, but what was also nice to hear that I had to go up against the main legend himself, LeBron James. Me and my boys stepped out of that bus looking too dang fresh. You see me in the suit, but I couldn't focus too much on the drib as I had to deal with LeBron and AD. Both of them, they had to be taken down, and I know this was going to be a hard game because I had to guard LeBron. Here in this game, Scoot wasn't really that scared as he'd take a nice little turnaround jumper over LeBron. Sure, he took that personal. Then LeBron was clamping me up, making me miss. He grabs the rebound and he pushes up to his teammates. And also I realized Vincent was also got called up. And Austin Reeves shoots a wide open 3 in the corner. I was too upset. Then LeBron coming in with his easy but signature one-handed slams. But yeah, I wasn't trying to be a part of his poster, so I made sure I stayed away. Then here in this play, LeBron sees his man Vincent wide open, and I mean that's just greatness. Then here, LeBron left me a little too wide open, and I take the 3 over him. Oh yeah, I made sure that I was going to get mines too. LeBron, I was trying to keep him, but he ends up somehow blowing past me and getting the easy lay. I guess my defense wasn't all that great. But once again, LeBron left me wide open, and I take the easy 3. You already know. Here in this play, LeBron had me very clamped. I was trying to see if I can use my post game on him, and I did, and I got the easy 2. I was actually very excited by myself that I actually went head to head with LeBron like this. Then here in this play, LeBron doing a little half spin, going all the way and getting the buzzer beater to go into halftime to make it a 10-point game. At this point, I was just too stunned. I was literally out here witnessing greatness. LeBron got me with the pump fake and shipping it off to Anthony Davis for the easy 2. Oh yeah, we already knew this was going to be a tough game. As it was back down to 10, I go all the way for the easy one-handed slam over everybody. Not gonna lie, I was trying to impress LeBron with that one. Then here in this play, I don't know who this is, but I ended up leaving LeBron open for the easy 3. And I don't know why I'm leaving the GOAT himself with the easy 3, but once again, leaving him wide open again for another 3, sending us to the timeout, giving them the 1-point lead, and he was showboating, rightfully so. But here Nurkic kicked it out to me, and I get the easy 3 to put us back up by 1, sending them boys to the timeout. I even did one of LeBron's celebrations. Yeah, I think he definitely took it personal after that. Then here in this play, I made sure to get back here in the 3-point line and shoot yet another 3 to put us even more up. Now we're up by 5, and I'm doing more LeBron celebrations. And LeBron looked kind of pissed, I ain't gonna lie. But after that, we end up coming here to Lakeville to take the victory over LeBron. 69-63 was the score, and I couldn't be more happy to take down the one I looked up to. LeBron came out here with 26, 5, and 4 as expected, and Henderson with 19 and 3 and 1, and I came out here with 19, 5, and 1. I think I did pretty decent going up against LeBron. Then here in this game, it was the last game of our regular season going against the Houston Rockets. I ended up injuring myself during practice with a pinched nerve, but the coach said I could still play, but I wasn't going to be able to play that long due to my injury. So here in this game, I tried my best to kind of play a part as a team and just hope that the team gets the dub. Here Shannon Sharpe ended up taking a nice easy mid up the court, and you already know. Then here Jalen Green was raining down threes. Yeah, this was just the first of many. Then here, getting passed again to Shannon Sharpe, going all the way with the sharp one-handed slam. Yeah, y'all see what I did there. Then here once again, Jalen Green in the corner wide open for yet another three. I don't know who kept leaving him open, but Shannon Sharpe again misses, but I ended up going in with the cleanup, but I was not able to clean up. It seemed like I was going to be kind of, well, useless, and Jalen Green and his company was doing their thing. I had a wide open mid-range and I couldn't even make it. The pain was too much. Then Jalen Green goes in and shush our bench. Oh yeah, I was not having that. So I decided to pull up a three and finally make a shot. But of course my back was celebrating too much, ended up hurting. Once again I shot another three to try to help our team, but that was the last shot that I would take, as after that I was sent to the bench, and luckily our team got the easy win to secure us to be the 4th overall seed in the NBA playoffs. 83-75 was the score, and we was hyped. After tonight, Jalen Green came out with 18, 1 and 1, where on our side Henderson had 14 and 2, and I came in with 10 and 7 with the pinched nerve in my back. And now here we are, here at the end of the season. Ja Morant ended up taking MVP, and then Scoot ended up taking the Rookie of the Year. I was happy for him, I couldn't even lie. Then Marcus Smart with the 6th Man of the Year, with Giannis right after being the Defensive Player of the Year. Nick Smith Jr. with the Most Improved, and then I believe the Rockets coach with the Coach of the Year. Then me and Scoot ended up being an all-first rookie team, along with AJ Johnson, Jamie Jr., and of course our boy Dre Flowers. But with all the speculation about my injury, I wonder how good I perform in the playoffs.